Welcome to Miami Visuals. In this tutorial, you will learn about membership access, which will allow you to create online courses using the Miami Visuals platform. We are going to see how to create memberships and courses using the Builder. The most important thing is to understand how this business model works. The users will be able to get a membership to get access to specific pages in the website that the general public cannot access. Let's see a preview. This is how the user will access the courses. The user will buy access to Course 1. Courses can be free or they can be able to purchase the access. After a user purchases Course 1, he will be able to access the content and pages of Course 1 only. And the same goes for the other courses and levels that you are going to create. Let's go back to the Builder. Exit the preview. By the way, in case you don't have this login button, all you have to do is hover over on the upper right on the header, then click on the plus icon that appears. Click on Login/Profile. In this pop-up, you can edit the button's design. Set it to icon and text. Change the color to make it more visible. Click outside, then Save Changes. Now let's see how to set up the courses. Click on this red button. Click on Page. Creating courses is much easier with Miami Visuals because Miami Visuals has dozens of templates made for courses on which you can choose. Click on Memberships and Courses. Remember, courses can be free or it can be paid, depending on the website owner's settings. Now let's click on this template preview. I recommend you use a template like this when creating the pages of the courses, because it already has the courses menu where you can navigate between different levels and of each available course. Click on Select to use this template. Enter page name, then click Add. Sometimes when this happens, when your header is on top of the content, all you have to do is hover over the header at the top left. Then click on the gear icon that says Header to Settings. Uncheck the Place Header on top of the content. Click Outside. Then adjust the margin of the module. Click here. Then drag it downward. Now let's place the header back on the top of content. Click Outside. Remember to click Save Changes. Now the first step in creating courses is adding content to the pages. Let's type on the title of the course. I'll change this video's thumbnail. To do this, click Edit Video. Click the plus icon. Click Upload a file. A window from your computer will appear. Select the image you want. Click Open. When your image is fully uploaded, click on it. Then click Select. Click Outside. Then add the content as desired. Now let's add a shadow to the column. To do this, click on the gear icon on the column. Next on the shadow, click Change. Click on the shadow type. Click on Outer Shadow. Click Outside to deselect. Click Save Changes. Now let's duplicate this page. Go to Menu on the left side. Click the Pages icon. Hover over your page title. Click on the 3 horizontal dots. Then click Duplicate. Remember to always rename duplicate pages. To do this, click on the 3 horizontal dots. Click on Show Settings. Type in the page name and copy the page name to the page URL. The page URL is important because it is the address of the website that you see in your web browser's address bar. Then click Save. Now let's change the title and content. Click Save Changes. Let's create another duplicate page and do the same method. Then change the page name and URL. Then add the title and add new content. Click Save Changes. Let's go back to the test Course 1. Second step is to edit the menu. Click on the menu and click on Edit Menu. Let's connect the page 1. Then page 2. And page 3. Let's delete these access tabs by clicking on the trash bin icon. Click Yes to confirm. After editing your menu, click Outside. Then let's edit the styling. Click again on the menu. Click the brush icon. Change the text color to what you desire. Click on the menu style. Choose Show Border below each item. Let's change the text font. I'll use Times New Roman. Then click Outside to deselect. Let's delete the excess menus and titles that we don't need, and also add a shadow to this column. Remember to always click Save Changes. And the third step is to create a global column. To make this into a global column, hover over the column, click on the column gear icon. Click here to make this a global column. On the content of the column, click on Save Current Content as Global Column. Enter the name for your global column. Click Submit. Then you're done creating your global column. You will see that it is a global column when there is a label above that says Global Column. Let's go to the test course 2. You notice that this column has a different menu and styling, and you want to use the global column you made. All I have to do is click again the column settings. Click here to make this a global column. On the content of the column, click on the global column name that you saved. Then click Yes to replace the content of the column in the new page with the one you created. Now you'll see on the top of the column it has a label named Global Column, so that you'll know if the column is global or available only to the current page. Click Save Changes. Let's also add this global column to course 3 using the same method. We've successfully created the courses page. Let's see a preview. Click on the tabs. Now you see how each course is connected to each other. Content of each course might change, but the column will always stay the same. If you have additional questions, go to our previous videos or contact us. Let's exit the preview and go back to the home page. Here we can see that inside Course 1, there is specific content. You can create the number of courses or levels that you want, that depending on the business you have. To configure the membership access of a specific page, hover over the page. Then appearing on the right side, click on the 3 dots. Click on Show Settings. Then in the page access, you can choose who will have access to the page. You can choose if it will be public, if it has a password, or if it is only for members. Let's choose Members Only. This option will allow us to differentiate the group of people who can access the page. You can assign a certain group by clicking on Choose Member Groups. In this case, let's assign members who only bought Course 1. The same happens with the page of Course 2. Its configuration will show us that only members of Course 2 can get access. Neither from Course 1 nor Course 3 will be able to access this content. After we set up the structure and the access of our information, we can go to the second step. Click on the Store tab, then click on the Add Product button. In here, we see the products that correspond to courses. Example, to create one of these memberships, click on the green button to add the product, and then choose the membership option. Click outside to deselect. To know more about the store, you can go to the Miami Visuals tutorials and watch our previous videos. The membership looks like this. Click on the Select button and choose the group of members that will have access to this content. For this product, I will choose members of Course 1. Click on Confirm. Click on Save. Let's see a preview. Suppose, if as a user I have purchased Course 1, when I log into the page, I will be able to see in my profile and the memberships that I have active. By clicking the View button, I will be able to browse only for the content of Course 1, which was the one I bought. Here is the main menu of the courses to navigate between different levels. So if I want more content, I can buy the other courses and access the information. Like in this case, if you have not purchased access to other courses, your access will be denied. It is worth remembering the 2 ways to obtain access. 1 is by buying the access, or 2 that the website owner activates access to a particular user. Another important thing to remember, in some cases, that if somebody only logged in or registered to your website, he or she will only become a member but does not access to anything. They will automatically be registered as a default member without any access. Only the ones who purchase can access pages. The type of users and accesses can be managed from the Contacts tab. On the left side, we will find the subgroup of contacts, and among them, the Members section. These members are precisely the users that we just mentioned. By clicking on the name, we can see its configuration. This page shows us the user's registered information, such as their name, their email, phone number, and up to the date of the user registration on the site. But when viewing in the groups, we see that the user does not have access to any of the groups. and here you can assign access manually, or they can make the purchase. Just by clicking on Manage Groups, I can give the user new accesses according to what the user bought or what I, as an owner, consider. I can also see if you have submitted any form or if you have made an order. When I return to the Contacts window, I can see the Settings option next to the title of the Members section. Click on Settings. Here I can grant or remove access to the registration of members. I can also choose to activate member approval on each request of people who want to be a member, and activate the option to notify me with an email when there is a new registration. I just have to enter the email to which the notification will be sent. Finally, you can choose the default group for the new members who will join. And this is how you can activate memberships using the Miami Visuals platform. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.